Kevin Bacon has cropped up just about everywhere over the past 5 decades, from raucous teen comedies, his debut Animal House, to Hollywood blockbusters, Apollo 13, and challenging indie projects, The Woodsman, perhaps his bravest performance. Indeed, his roles have been so varied across so many genres that a whole game emerged called 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. You can try to beat it at the Oracle of Bacon. Yet there was a period in the 1980s when it wasn't going so well for the hardworking actor, to the extent that he thought one of his best-loved movies might totally tank his career. That movie was Ron Underwood's Tremors, a light-hearted yet suspenseful throwback to the classic creature features of the 1950s. Set in the tiny Nevada desert town of Perfection, population 14, Bacon starred as Val McKee, one half of a hapless handyman duo with his best friend, Earl Bassett, Fred Ward. Their attempt to move on to better things is thwarted when the sleepy burg comes under sudden and deadly attack from huge burrowing worm-like monsters, nicknamed graboids, throwing them into a fight for survival with the other townsfolk. Tremors neatly balances comedy with gentle scares, and it benefits from a group of characters we grow to love, played by a charming B-list cast including Finn Carter, Michael Groves, Victor Wong, and country singer Reba McEntire in her first screen role. Working from a smart screenplay by S.S. Wilson and Brent Maddock, debut director Underwood mines the outlandish premise for all its potential and keeps things moving at a breezy pace. It's one of those great comfort movies I throw on at some point every year or so, but it was not a big success when it first hit theaters in the dump months of 1990. Tremors might have vanished into obscurity altogether if it hadn't found a second life in video rental stores, and the same thing could be said for Bacon if the Killer Worm movie hadn't marked a change in his fortunes. Kevin Bacon had a fast start to his career, debuting in John Landis' surprise hit National Lampoon's Animal House and scoring another low-budget smash as one of the ill-fated teens in Friday the 13th. A dependable turn as part of the ensemble in Barry Levinson's Diner led to the lead role in Footloose, another box office success. But Bacon's transition to lead actor didn't go as well as he hoped, and he suffered a string of flops in the mid to late 80s. His luck was perhaps summed up by his involvement with John Hughes at the time. Bacon's bad run was broken by a fleeting cameo in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and Hughes then cast him as the lead in his next picture, She's Having a Baby. It became the first bomb of Hughes' directorial career, and Bacon's two subsequent movies, Criminal Law and The Big Picture, did little to change the trajectory. Then came Tremors. In a 2020 interview about the film, Bacon admitted, in his early 30s with a baby on the way and other challenges in his personal life, the last thing the actor needed was another failure on his resume. The prospect of starring in a horror comedy about underground creatures didn't sound all that promising at first. Although his hopes for Tremors perked up on his first day on set, his initial misgivings about the movie being bottom of the barrel appeared justified when he attended the premiere in Los Angeles. Yup, here we go, I'm in another GOM. And that's exactly what it was. Tremors wasn't a total failure at the box office, but it still fell way short of the earnings projected by the suits at Universal. The producers blamed the marketing campaign for the film's poor performance, in particular, the original trailer described by co-writer/producer Brent Maddock as cringeworthy. Kevin Bacon also supports this notion, calling the initial release a disaster and suggesting it was a difficult movie to market due to its tricky position as a comedy horror film. Kevin Bacon doesn't credit Tremors with salvaging his career, but 1990 marked a turning point as he appeared in a big summer hit as part of the ensemble in Flatliners. Crucially, Tremors didn't end his career as he feared, and he thanks Blockbuster and the home rental boom of the early 90s for saving the film from oblivion. It's easy to see why Tremors found a natural home on video. It's a crowd pleaser that strikes the right scare-to-laugh ratio, making it equally appealing for families with older children and adults who want an entertaining hangout movie to go with their beer and a pizza on a Friday night. Bacon has praised the film's relatability for its enduring appeal, especially in the modern era of superhero blockbusters where characters have the ability to do pretty much anything. It's just a small-scale movie about regular people in a very irregular situation. We can see ourselves in the characters and think, yeah, that's probably how I'd handle it too. Bacon went on to say,